Hello and welcome to Kate in Scotland. I am sick. So this is the second time that I've been sick in the course of a couple months. So I figured that this would be a great opportunity for me to walk you through how to be sick in Scotland. I'm going to take you to the pharmacy, also known as the chemist, and I'm going to take you to Boots to show you what's there. Let's go. Seriously, we have to go. I'm out of tissues. We have to go now.
It's sunny today. That's wonderful. When you're looking for a pharmacy, just look for that little green cross. That will let you know that they have good things in there. But first we are going to Boots. And I forgot, but they keep almost everything worth buying when you're sick behind the counter. So you can get like some sleep supplements and some Baraka, but all the good stuff is back there. So my neighborhood Boots and my neighborhood chemist are both quite small, so all of the stuff that I want is behind the counter. At some of the bigger stuff, you can get Lemsip and Strepsils, like you can see there. Stuff that isn't very potent, you can get that on your own. But here, I need to ask for help, so I let them help me. And also there's a 5-pound minimum, which is why I got that Vicks Vapor Rub. But now I have it for life! Haha! I have the supplies. Let's go get cozy.
Okay, we're back home. We have all of our drugs and I've compiled a bunch of stuff for you, so let's do this. I am sorry that it looks like I'm knocking on death's door. I tried to put on mascara, but then my sneeze tears just wiped them all away. Anyway, okay, so what we got at the drugstore today, Vicks was a thing that I could get at home. Lemsip is new to me. Lemsip is a thing that comes in capsules, or you can get it as a tea, which is sometimes really nice, especially if you're really bad at taking pills. I have a bunch of drugs on my table here, over the counter, thank you. And so I'm gonna walk you through some of like what I brought from home, what works, what doesn't. So if you saw my study abroad tips and tricks video, one of the first things I told you is that you will get sick, and here we are, sick. So one of the things I also told you was to bring some medication that you're really comfortable with, because they don't have all the stuff that you might be used to here. My personal favorite is ZQuil. This doesn't exist here, and I couldn't tell you why. I haven't done that much research, to be honest. However, they're due to expire soon, so I'm gonna need to stock up or switch over to some British drugs. One of the drugs that I've gotten a little bit used to over here is Lemsip. I have a couple different kinds. This is cold and flu. This is all in one. These are good for blocked noses, chesty coughs, things like that. If you're running a fever, these are good for that as well. These aren't terribly expensive. Like I said, this one will run you about £4, so that's not terrible and a lot cheaper than some of the over-counter drugs that you can get in the States. The holy grail is just your straight up NyQuil, but it's really hard to find that kind of stuff here. Sleepy time drugs are not a dime a dozen, so things like this will not help you sleep. They will help relieve pain, and they'll help break up all the stuff inside of you. Oh, I have to sneeze. Oh, it didn't happen, but look, I'm crying. Anyway, if you can look past this monstrosity, let's just keep it rolling. As far as sleepy time drugs go, you're not gonna find that many here, so I suggest bringing them with you. I do really like this stuff. It's called Baraka, and it's got lots of vitamins, and it's fizzy, and it's got some caffeine in it, I think. So if this one doesn't, the like extra version of Baraka does. This helps me when I need a little pick-me-up in the middle of the day. I will suggest that you take a look at the flavors. This one is mixed berries. Most of them are orange, and the orange flavored ones are terrible. So if you see mixed berry, go for it. When it comes to cough drops, I am really fussy. So these are Strepsils, This is a thing that you can find in Boots, in your chemist, in wherever you want. They're everywhere. They are just normal cough drops and they work decently well. If you're in a pickle, this stuff will work. Before any of this happens, make sure that you sign up with a GP because it's gonna make your life a lot easier if you get anything more than a cold. If you're at university, there will be loads of resources for you. All you do is sign up. Sometimes it just takes a little while. You go in for a preliminary meeting, checkup thing. And so whenever you get sick subsequently, you can just waltz in there, tell them what's up, and they'll give you drugs. So I had a really bad throat infection a few months ago, and they ended up giving me some amoxicillin and some cocodamol, the good stuff, because it was really bad. So I went to my GP, I was there for like maybe 10 minutes. She took a look at my throat. She said, yep, that's an infection. She wrote me a little slip and she told me to walk around the corner to the pharmacy. So I did. Usually you can find a pharmacy within a stone's throw of your GP. So I walked around there, gave them the little slip. 5 minutes later, and they handed me a little brown paper bag with my drugs in it, and they sent me on my way. And I was really confused because at home, I have to pay for those. So I had my wallet and everything, and we had this kind of like weird staring contest where one of us like was supposed to say something. So I was like, so how much are they? And he was like, they don't cost anything. Go away now, you're done now. Drugs are free, it's amazing. If you're going to a GP, be forewarned. Sometimes it's a pain in the butt because even though this stuff is free and that is amazing, you are probably gonna have to deal with some jiggery pokery when it comes to getting an appointment. So if you wake up sick in the morning and you want an appointment, if you want one that day, you have to make sure that you phone as soon as they open, which is at 8 in the morning. If you do not phone between like 8 and 8:30, they're just gonna tell you to call back tomorrow at that time, which is such a pain in the butt. Honestly, I know it sounds crazy. Why don't you just phone back at 4 and see if there are any openings? Nope, there won't be. They will tell you to call back the next day. You won't be able to say like, can I come in on Wednesday after 3 because you're working until then. Usually you won't be able to set up a time like that with such short notice. And I'm sure that all GPs are different. Maybe your GP is brilliant and they don't practice that way. I would be really interested to know if this is just a Scottish thing or if this goes on in Wales, England, Ireland as well. So if you have any information on that, let me know because I'm just curious. So my main point stands from my study abroad video. If you have drugs that you like from home, bring them with you. If you have some over-the-counter cold medicine that you really like here in the UK and you found is really great or comparable to something that you really like at home, mention it below because I'm sure that loads of other people would be interested to know what that is. Here's a hot tip for all of you with raw noses out there after blowing your nose a billion times a day. Vaseline will be your savior. I swear it. Just smear a bunch of it on your face all around here. That's why it looks so shiny. It will honestly like save your nose from turning into a painful wasteland of redness. Trust me, it works. Thank you for sticking through this whole video. I know there's lots of information, so if you want me to expand on anything, just let me know. I really appreciate you. Did I already say that? I don't know. I feel like it was worth saying again. Thanks for watching, bye! Also, when I'm really sick, I like to get a chocolate orange because I can trick myself into thinking that it's vitamin C.